Okay, I'm at Falls Creek Falls Cave. I meant to shoot a vertical video, but I brought the wrong camera rig. I didn't bring my vertical camera rig. So anyway, I'm gonna go shoot a horizontal video. Whoa, holy cow. I almost like knocked a big rock loose. I was sitting on it. Okay, anyway. So, this is a short cave, at least unless you're willing to actually crawl, but I'm not in a crawling kind of mood today. So this is actually a very short and somewhat easy cave. A bit of work to get through, but whatever. As you can see, this room is nice and wide. Dozens of feet wide, but the ceiling is low. I'm not even standing here. So anyway, I'm gonna crawl over here very carefully. Well, I'm standing on 2 feet, but I'm stooped down. The ceiling is like 5 feet high, 4 feet high. I could probably crawl through there, but I'm feeling lazy. I'm gonna go over here to the right. Yeah, see, somebody marked a rock pile here the way through. Who am I to argue with a rock pile? So I guess I will go through here. I left, since it's such a short cave, I left my backpack at the entrance. So I'll be able to go a little faster and quieter as I crawl through here. So you don't have to hear me grunt as I carry my flashlight battery collection. I have like 10 batteries for my flashlight. So I shoot videos all day, but they weigh a lot. It's my workout. Wow, a little bit interesting over here. Notice besides breakdown rock, the floor is mostly mud. So there are a couple crawls ahead, it looks like. But I don't want to crawl across this mud. I'm very, very lazy. Plus I took a shower just last year. Just kidding. I took a shower this morning. So anyway, excuse me. Here's another spot where the ceiling is a little higher, but then it gets low. Then over there is the rest of the cave. I'm going to stick to the left to go clockwise for now. I don't feel like crawling and getting all muddy, so I'm going to go up here just a bit, look around. You see, two things. One, the ceiling gets lower and lower, so it's probably a dead end. Notice on the floor, there's no sign of footprints or anything like that. So either nobody else has gone here, or the water does a good job of erasing people's footprints. Be kind of curious to yeah, well, anyway, let me turn around so you can see where I am. That's the way I came from. That's the way out. I'm not lost yet. But over here to the left, the cave is actually bigger. Oops, my gimbal's being dumb. I accidentally damaged the gimbal, so that's a little bit messed up. But it works, so whatever. Alright. Notice how the ceiling's hanging down in the middle. I could go right or left. It's easier to the left, so luckily that's the way I'm going anyway. I don't know if you can see natural light over there, but there's the way out. So, I guess I'll turn left. Oops, touched the ceiling. I try not to do that because sometimes there's formations on the ceiling. But with such a low ceiling, it's sometimes hard to avoid touching it. Over here, you see the floor is packed down. See, look at that. The ceiling gets down. Looks like there's a way under there. I really don't feel like crawling through that mud right now. I think I'll take a quick peek, though. Notice there's a tree root, plant root, on the floor. Oh, jeez. Yeah. That crawl, it goes way back, but it's definitely tight. Considering I don't even know where it goes. Yeah. I really don't think I'm going to go any farther. In fact, I know for a fact I'm not going to go any farther. Well, I tried. Kind of. It's the good thing about being here by myself. I can decide exactly how far I want to try, how hard I want to try. If you come with multiple people, then you got to kind of negotiate. But it's good to go with reasonable people. Like, I can stay here while somebody else goes ahead, etc. As long as you agree on certain rules, like how long you're going to wait for each other, etc. Oh, wow. Okay, look at this ceiling. Look how rough that is. That's like cave popcorn, even though this is a lava tube. Look at that ceiling up there, how there's like a little ridge. Then over here, see how it's gray? Ooh, and then up here, there's a hole. I pointed that out in the first video when I went through clockwise. But look under here. Now don't touch this stuff. This is very fragile. I'm gonna sit on the floor so I can pan up, not risk getting dizzy. You know what I mean? Wow, that's really rough. That's very, very fragile. So if you see something like this, please don't touch it. In fact, you know what I'm going to do? After I look around, I'm going to go back to the right so I don't accidentally touch it. Because wow, that is really cool. I've been here before, but it's been a while, so I forgot about this stuff. I should have looked at my old video first, but I've been really busy this time of year. Got a lot going on. Work, rest, errands, caving, meeting people. I picked up a hitchhiker today. One of those people trying to walk the Pacific Crest Trail. Anyway. Look how high the ceiling is here. I could almost stand up. Well, obviously it's very, very uneven. Notice it's a lot smoother out here than where I was just showing you. I couldn't tell you why. Might be more airflow. Might be that it cooled faster. Might be there's been damaged by people touching it. Not a clue. All right. So there's the way up and out. Notice how green it is outside. It's not quite fall yet. See, what is this? This is August 31st, 2025. Obviously, I'm not going to attempt to get out here in the winter. Oh, wow. That'd be way too much fun. All right, but I'm zigzagging up this rock pile on purpose just to let you look around. And yeah, both of those backpacks and all that, those are mine. I knew it was a short cave, so figured I could leave my stuff here. Not have to, oh wow. I'm not sure if that's an animal or a piece of poo. Either way, it's kind of educational. All right, well, that's good to know. I saw a centipede earlier. Forgot where it was. All right, anyway. All right, well, there we go. There's Falls Creek Falls Cave.